So in this one, as we can see, we are gonna go over heroes down B. A lot of special moves. I've decided to do 20. I think it's 21 in total, but whack and th whack is close enough where I'll rank them at the same spot. So that's why we only have 20 spots. I might do some readjustments along the way. So let's get started. I also will divide, into different tiers. And this is gonna be like on average. Some of the specials are much better in some matchups, and not nearly as good in others. But yeah, we're gonna try to work it out. Wait, let me just put this one here. This is actually gonna be so hard. But yeah, the worst one is this one. This move literally turns you into a statue. You can't do anything from it. You can even get directly KO'd if you use it. Apparently you can land with people with the statue to give a minor damage, but you're gonna be heavily punished. I don't see any use for this move outside of maybe avoiding final smashes in 8-player smash or whatever. But for 1v1, this move is absolutely useless. So never use this move on purpose. After this, yeah, it gotta be Metal Slash. Metal Slash literally is just a counter to this one. I think it gives a 1 damage or whatever. Really bad move. So this is also never use this. Yeah, this feels like we have to put these two as bottom tier. Yeah, this is bottom tier. Hands down. Yeah, Metal Slash in the Ditto can kill if someone accidentally used this move. So Metal Slash is gotta be above, but it's still very bad. Alright, I feel like it's already gonna get harder now. I'll probably put Sis. Not too much damage, like a tiny bit of damage, a little bit of range. Nothing special. I think you get 17 damage or something from it. Doesn't take too much MP, which is nice. But it's nothing special. Same thing with Boom. Boom and Sis are pretty much they're super similar. Boom, I think, takes 1 more MP and give 2 more damage. So incredibly similar moves. Actually, maybe I should put Hocus Pocus at 18. I might change that later. You can get really lucky and get something good here, but you also are much more likely to put something really bad, get super slow yourself, small mushroom, getting a flower on you so you take a bunch of damage. The thing is, I could see this move going lower just because you are much more likely to get something bad, but I also could see myself putting it higher due to if you only use it when you're far behind, then it doesn't really matter too much if you get something bad. So yeah, but for now, let's put it at 16. I feel like this is probably where a new tier is gonna be. So bottom tier, low tier. Guess we're getting to mid tiers now. Dude, this is getting so hard. As I said, I might change some placements along the way. I might have to see them like written out. So yeah, we might change some. But I'm thinking of putting Hatchet next. I know it's quite strong and it's destroying shields, but this move is so slow that I feel like against a great player, it's gonna be incredibly hard to actually ever land this move. Yo, Foey Sense with a 10 gifted subs to the channel. Thank you so much, buddy. Dang, you're coming back every day with those gifted subs. Thank you so much, buddy. So yeah, I'm thinking Hatchet 15. Like, it can be situationally really good, but it's gonna be so hard to land it against a good opponent that, at least at high level, I think this one is not gonna be very useful. Actually, I think Hatchet, I don't know. Should I put it at the top of low tier or at the bottom of mid tier? I'll keep it here for now. After that, probably Flame Slash. We're starting to get to the good moves now, though. Flame Slash is quite good. I think it's like 22 damage, decent range, pretty fast. It's a pretty solid move. So, like, not bad. Pretty big, pretty fast, decent damage. Can't complain, right? After that, I'll probably put, I think it's this way you spell it. The difference with Flame Slash is that you turn your opponent into ice, or you freeze them. It's a little bit weaker in terms of damage, but since they freeze, you do get at least one more hit. So you're gonna rack up at least as much damage as Flame Slash. And honestly, like, if you're gonna be good at timing someone, if you can time, out of the freeze animation, then it should be possible to lead it to even more damage. So I think this one above Flame Slash for sure, in my eyes. Dude, it's so hard. It's getting so hard now. I'm thinking Kamikaze next. This move is useful. This move is actually very useful. Maybe we end up putting it higher afterwards. Because sometimes when you have super high damage, just going for a stock trade can be really nicely. I've seen some tech if you're standing on the ground. Apparently you can tech it, and it is windows to dodge it. But it's still situationally a really strong move. And the risk, if you have super high damage... Yo, the brother, 21 months. Welcome back. Hope vacation was great. But yeah, Kamikaze can situationally be really, really good to trade stocks. And even if you don't get the stock, they still get like 65 damage or something like that. So if you're at like 170, might as well, right? Might as well, if they are like on a fresh stock, more or less. Dude, yeah, that's gonna be so funny, seeing people accidentally use Kamikaze and then lose on their last stock. It's getting so hard now. Ooh. Oops. Yeah, after this we're gonna have Psych Up. Increased damage slash knockback on the next hit. The reason I put it this low is because it's only over one hit, right? And I feel like good players are gonna like really try to make sure to not get hit by something silly, since it's only one hit. This is also a move that I feel like is gonna be much stronger at mid and low level play. But at high level, I think people are gonna make sure not to get hit by something really silly. It can still occasionally happen, of course. Someone gets like a crit F smash or up smash, and they have Psych Up. But I do think that's gonna be very rarely. But I don't know. I could see this one. I will say that this is one of the moves that I've used the least so far. Not really intentionally, just like how it's, you know, been. So yeah, this is a question mark move. This one I could see go up a lot. After that one, I'm thinking snooze maybe. Putting people to sleep can be quite nice. Leads to early kills. In the air, you're asleep for a very short period of time though. You also can shield the move, so I don't feel like it's like super amazing. And it's also quite slow. But yeah, slow, bad range, loses to shield, but situationally really good. I'm actually considering putting an RNG move next. Whack. This one it can kill really early, but for the most part, the stats, I don't remember the stats exactly right now, but I looked them over last night. Basically, unless you have like 75% or more, it's quite unlikely that you're actually gonna get the kill. Like at super low damage, it's like basically a 1% chance. At 50%, I think it's like a 20% chance. So it's like 1 in 5. So it's not gonna be super likely. Not crazy random, like crazy unlikely either. But even at 150, occasionally you will survive. Then it's very likely you die. But at that point, you die from any move. So I don't know. I think this one is a bit exaggerated. Occasionally, yes, you will lose a game to this move, which makes it one of the most silly moves. But this list is more so about the best moves. And if you don't get the kill, you get like nothing. So I don't think the percentage chances for it justifies a much higher placement. At least not as of now. Afterwards, Oomph maybe. This one gives you like a damage boost and wears off after time. I think it's like 10 seconds or so. So that's actually quite nice. It's kind of like Buster mode for Shulk, where if you hit people, you give more damage. So that's quite good. It have that similarity with Shulk, giving more damage if you hit people and lasts for a short period of time. So this one can be quite nice, especially at low damage. Uh, but this one, it requires, you know, you to like use it well. It's not like a move like you press it out and something good happens. You have to make the play afterwards. Yeah, bounce is actually the hardest move to rank because I feel like in matchups where it's really good, it's like S tier, but in matchups where it's bad, it gives nothing. So yeah, bounce. Yeah, you have this. That one will have to be taken with like a grain of salt. Like it really depends on the matchup, more so than any other move on this list. Afterwards, Sizzle and Kaboom. These two are relatively similar, but close placements, just like Boom and Sizzle and Kaboom is basically just like way better versions. They do cost more MP, which is a negative thing. Alright, so as we said, Sizzle and Kaboom. Next, both reach far, high damage, both take quite a lot of MP. Kaboom can actually like pull you in as well, so that's quite good. That's quite good. Yeah, this is probably where we're gonna, you know, separate for a new tier. So this is like mid, I guess mid tier. After that, we have 5 more moves to go. I think we have to put bounce next. This move is really good in some matchups against projectile characters, but in some matchups it's really useless because, you know, the opponent don't really have any projectiles whatsoever. So yeah, this one, like in important matchups where it's good, it's like it's probably like the best or second best, but in some matchups it's like one of the worst, like, you know, at the like close to the bottom. So this move have the most variance in terms of how good or bad it is. But yeah, against projectile characters it's amazing. Afterwards I'll probably put heal. Maybe I overrate this one, but I feel like it's really nice to restore health. 11 HP, if I remember correctly. You can only use it twice per stock, so that's a downside to it. But still, that's 22 damage that you would, in that case, get back for free. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. But I could see myself put this one a bit lower, partly due to the fact that you can't use it more than twice. But sometimes if it's like, you know, that 11% can be the difference between dying and surviving. This is another move I might overrate due to I never really played Shulk, but I think Accelerate is really good because like one of the main weaknesses of Hero, I feel like, is, you know, being pretty slow, like both in terms of like running speed, aerial mobility, and like the frame data is still there, of course, but having that crazy speed, that's a really good trait to have. So I'll put it as third. Then second, I would put Zoom. This one is getting a bit worse if you're good at like avoiding getting gimped and shit, but this is a big save card. Big save card. Sometimes you end up off stage. You have like a 1 in 5-ish of getting this. So, and sometimes you can open up the menu twice off stage when you can't make it back. So it's not only really good from saving you in scenarios where you can't make it back, it's also very likely to happen. So Zoom is fantastic. And then number 1, to no one's surprise, the S tier, Magic Burst, the most bullshit move in the game. It covers half the stage. It can kill you at 15. It covers, like, 2-framing is not a thing with this one. Like, you don't have to 2-frame. Just press A and their stock is gone. Magic Burst is, it's better than most final smashes. It's so stupid. I love and hate this move. I love to hit my opponent with it, but I hate to get hit by this move. It's so stupid. But yeah, please let me know, everyone, what do you think of the list? What moves would you rank higher and lower?